Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to explore the fascinating history of the 1981 quarter dollar, officially known as the Washington quarter. This coin is an important part of American currency and carries both historical and collectible value. The 1981 quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse side. His image has appeared on the quarter since 1932. Honoring his 200th birthday, the design was created by sculptor John Flanagan, and it remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in the United States. On the reverse side, the coin displays a powerful eagle with outstretched wings, symbolizing strength, freedom, and national pride. The inscriptions include United States of America, E pluribus unum, and quarter dollars. The 1981 quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia do not have a mint mark. Denver coins carry a D, and San Francisco coins have an S mint mark, often produced as proof coins for collectors. Although millions of 1981 quarters were produced, finding one in excellent uncirculated condition can still be exciting for collectors. Its value depends on condition, mint mark, and rarities. So, whether you are a coin collector or simply curious about old American coins, the 1981 quarter dollar is a beautiful piece of history worth exploring. Stay tuned for more amazing coin stories on this channel. This coin was today. We are going deep into the history, design, background, minting details, varieties, gradings, and collector value of the quarter dollar 1981. This is a complete long-form voice-over style script designed for approximately 30 minutes of detailed narration. You can use it directly for your YouTube channel. Let us begin. The 1981 quarter dollar is part of the Washington quarter series. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first president of the United States. What began as a commemorative issue became a permanent design in American coinage. By 1981, the Washington quarter had already been in circulation for nearly 50 years. To truly understand the 1981 quarter, we must first understand the era in which it was produced. The year 1981 was a period of economic change in the United States. Ronald Reagan had just become president in January of that year. The country was facing inflation challenges from the late 1970s. Interest rates were high. The economy was entering a recession period. Despite these challenges, American coin production continued steadily to meet circulation demand. Now let us examine the technical specifications of the 1981 quarter dollar. The 1981 Washington quarter is composed of copper and nickel clad over a pure copper core. The outer layers consist of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The inner core is 100% copper. This clad composition was first introduced in 1965, when silver was removed from circulating quarters. The total weight of the coin is approximately 5.67 grams. The diameter measures 24.3 millimeters. The thickness is about 1.75 millimeters. The edge is rated, meaning it has small vertical grooves along the rim. The shape is round, because the coin contains no silver. Its value depends entirely on condition and collector interest, rather than precious metal content. Now let us study the obverse design. The obverse features the left-facing portrait of George Washington. This design was created by sculptor John Flanagan. His initials JF appear at the base of Washington's neck. Above the portrait is the word Liberty. Below the portrait is the date 1981. The national motto "In God We Trust" appears to the left of Washington's neck. The Washington portrait has remained largely unchanged since 1932. Although minor modifications were made in later years, the 1981 issue still uses the classic Flanagan design that collectors recognize immediately. Now let us move to the reverse. The reverse design features a heraldic eagle with wings spread wide. The eagle holds a bundle of arrows in its claws, symbolizing strength and readiness. Beneath the arrows are two olive branches, representing peace. Above the eagle appears the motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many's ones. Around the top edge appears United States of America. At the bottom appears the denomination quarter dollar. This reverse design was also created by John Flanagan. It remained in use until 1998, when the state quarter program introduced new reverse designs starting in 1999. Now let us discuss the mint marks. The 1981 quarter dollar was produced at 3 different United States mint facilities. Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark. Denver Mint produced coins with a D mint mark. San Francisco Mint produced proof coins with an S mint mark. In 1981, Philadelphia and Denver struck quarters primarily for circulation. The San Francisco Mint focused on proof coinage for collectors. Now let us examine mintage numbers. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 500 million quarters in 1981. The Denver Mint produced over 480 million quarters in 1981. These high mintage numbers mean that the 1981 quarter is common in circulated condition. It was heavily used in daily transactions across the country. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions in much smaller quantities compared to circulation strikes. These proof coins were sold in special proof sets directly to collectors. Now let us talk about proof coins. Proof coins are specially struck using polished dies and planchets. They are struck multiple times to produce sharp details and mirror-like fields. The 1981 S-proof quarter displays frosted design elements against a reflective background. These coins were never intended for circulation. They were packaged in protective cases. Now let us discuss condition and grading. In circulated condition, the 1981 quarter often shows wear on the high points of Washington S hair and cheek. The eagle S breast feathers may appear flattened. Contact marks are common due to heavy circulation. In uncirculated condition, the coin retains mint luster. The details are sharp. There is no wear from circulation. However, contact marks from mint handling may still appear. Collectors often seek high-grade examples graded MS65 or higher. At these levels, the coin must show strong luster, minimal marks, and good eye appeal. Now let us discuss varieties and errors. Although the 1981 quarter is not known for extremely famous varieties like some earlier dates, collectors still search for mint errors. These include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and doubled die varieties. Occasionally, minor doubled die effects can be seen on inscriptions or date digits. These varieties are typically subtle and require magnification to identify. Now let us explore the broader collector interest. The Washington Quarter Series is one of the most collected coin series in United States history. Many collectors attempt to build complete date and mint mark sets from 1932 to 1998. The 1981 issue is an essential part of that long-running series. While the coin is common, finding high-grade examples from the early 1980s can sometimes be challenging because quality control at the time was not always perfect. Some coins were weakly struck or show heavy bag marks. Now let us consider long-term investment value. Because the 1981 quarter contains no silver and has a very high mintage, most circulated examples remain worth face value. However, certified high-grade coins, especially MS67 or higher, can command strong premiums among registry set collectors. Proof coins in deep cameo condition may also hold additional collector value. Now let us reflect on the significance of the 1981 quarter. It represents the final decades of the classic Washington quarter design before the dramatic changes introduced in 1999. It circulated during a time of economic transition in America. It was part of everyday life in grocery stores, vending machines, laundromats, and toll booths. Millions of Americans carried this coin in their pockets. It may have been used to buy newspapers, snacks, bus fare, or arcade games in the early 1980s. In conclusion, the $quarter 1981 may not be rare or made of precious metal, but it represents an important chapter in modern American coinage. It continues the long tradition of honoring George Washington, It reflects the economic era of the early Reagan years. It serves as a reminder of everyday commerce in late 20th century America. If you enjoyed this detailed 30-minute style script, please support Vintage US Coins by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Comment below if you collect Washington quarters, or if you would like a long detailed script about another specific coin. Thank you for watching this channel. Keep exploring history through coins.